Hey babies, it's MahMah Tea, back with another one. I'm sitting out here, baby, and I'm getting some more of these downloads, and I wanted to share something with you to give a little explanation to the babies out there when we talk about timelines and dimensions and multi-dimensional. I'm gonna tell you what that means to me. I was told a long time ago, an intelligent person knows how to break things down. So a 5-year-old and a 50-year-old can understand what you're saying in the same room. So let me break this thing down for you a little bit. I'll give you an example. You got two babies from the same place, two different mamas. One mama raised that child like this. Baby, you could be anything you want to be. Whatever's in your heart's desire to create, baby, you go out there and you create it. Don't you ever let anyone tell you what you can and you can't do because of your race, your color, your gender, your beliefs. Don't you ever let anybody stop you from creating your best life. Now go on out there, baby, and you make your mama proud. Just as long as you don't hurt yourself and you don't hurt nobody in the process, baby, the world is yours, and you make it what you want it to be. How you think that baby's gonna grow up to be? Because what it was nurtured from its mama, from its beginning, from its youth, those seeds that was put into that baby's mind and heart, gonna make that baby travel on a different timeline. Now let's take the other baby. Now this mama, he had maybe a little bit depressed, had some trauma going on, and she didn't work on herself to clear that energy from her. So she carries that energy with her and she passes it down to her baby by saying things like this. Boy, you can't do that. Girl, is you crazy? There's no way in hell you gonna do that. You cannot have that. Who do you think you are with your champagne dreams and bad money? There ain't no way you gonna have that, baby. You better stay in your place. You better go on out there and get a job. You better go on out there and try to do something that ain't gonna get you into no trouble. What's the matter with you? Boy, they'll kill you out here. How you think that baby gonna walk up and raise up to be? Now that baby traveling on a totally different timeline. See, it's the mind, honey. The mind is the battlefield. It is. Some people say they out here waging for your soul. No, they waging for your mind because in your mind is where all the conceptions of your reality begin. Mind is the thought. It's the seeds of what you perceive and what you make your reality. It shapes and molds you, baby. So if you got somebody pouring negative energy into your mind constantly, you gonna constantly walk in negativity. You ain't gonna have much. You gonna have a consciousness in the mind of lack and fear. That's what you gonna create, more fear and nothing for yourself. You walking on a totally different timeline. Now, when it comes to these different dimensional planes, baby, that's about frequency and vibration. You got somebody, we're going to take the same energy of the two mamas raising up these babies, two different mamas. You got a baby living in a world where it ain't really, let's say United States is one of the richest countries in the world. Then you got what you call one of your third world countries. Well, in your third world countries, that baby don't know nothing about no church, going to this and learning this and that. It's teacher, it's nature. It's out there with the animals. It's out there amongst the plants and the vegetation. It lives a free life without the use of all the physical things that we have here in America. So they say America is one of the richest countries. Honey, it's a superpower. And you got TVs and all kind of stuff and movies, and you go out there and you sit and you shape and mold into a consciousness and the way of life of being, and you think everybody lived that way. So when that baby out there in nature, out there looking at the waters or the rivers and the trees and the jungle, wherever it is with the animal, its mind is a little bit wider. Its thought process, it relates everything to nature. And it grows up with an open mind and an open concept. So its dimension and frequency is a little different than many of us born in wealthy, rich countries. A lot of our mind is on time and money. Money is time and time is money. I got my money on my mind. My mind is on my money. Because in these rich countries, that's what it's about. Your money. Now I'm going to talk about this thing also about multidimensional planes, frequencies. Let's talk about that a little bit. Got some babies that say, everybody focus on this gold and silver and money. We don't need all that. We spiritual beings. We don't need this kind of stuff. Then you got people who say, man, I need this gold. I'm going to get this money. We need to build this wealth. I'm going to show you the difference between the two. You know, baby, some people are earthborn, earthbound, focus on earthly things. Earth is one of the most densest bodies in the heavens. That's why you come and your spirit enters in, manifests in the flesh. But that's not always a negative thing because Earth is nature, where you get to see and feel and touch and smell and taste things you ain't never tasted, smell, feel, and taste before. Earthbound people are really focused on earthly things, food, love, the pleasures of life. Also, on the negative side of that is overindulgences and greed and lust, where you become overtaken by these things. That's where the problem arises. Then you got cosmic bound people who come down here from the cosmos and they know they're here on a mission to raise up the frequency of light, of love, not so much focusing on the earthly pleasures and things, but more of a conscious, high spiritual force that connects all of us together, that common thread. Now, neither one of these people are wrong in what they feeling. It's just that some people's soul comes from the earth and other people's souls come from the stars. Now, I know y'all say, Mama, we all earthbound. No, we ain't all earthbound. No, we not. We may be earthborn. But what I mean by earthborn and soulborn or spirit or cosmic people born from the cosmos is the dimensional plane your soul came from. Okay? Some people's soul is from the planet Earth, and some people's soul is from the stars. That's why when you were a baby, you always looking up at the stars, wanting to go home, knowing that this ain't your home, knowing you came from a different planetary energy, a star system. And there's some people who's earthbound, they don't know what the hell you talking about. They'll tell you none of that exists. We on a flat earth, a flat plane. We can't leave this planet. There's a dome over us. Because you're earthbound or earthborn. Cosmic bound people know damn well, honey, we go beyond all this here. But some people they can't go past this realm. And now you got some people who are hybrids, who could travel back and forth, come down here to planet Earth and indulge in all things that are earthly and go on right on back home to the cosmos. These are who you call your multi-dimensional beings. Okay, those who can go back and forth, then those who can't, and then those who don't even want to be here no more. Some people know that the stars is real. Other people think that the stars is fake. That lets you know which dimensional plane you traveling on, baby. That lets you know what timeline you traveling on, baby. That lets you know which frequency and vibration you on. Mind and soul. They all intertwine because they both in this body. That's your trinity. Mind, body, and soul. Those your dimensions. Are you intertwining them and becoming multi-dimensional? Are you raising your consciousness to travel along different timelines? People say, well, how I do that? Let me show you something. Let me show you one more thing, and I'm going to get off this thing. Remember them two babies I was talking about? One with the mama nurtured it one way and the other mama nurtured it the other way. Well, Earth is also a planet of free will, baby. So that baby who the mama instilled a lot of fear in because she lived in fear and depression, as that child grow up, it has the choice to remove those thoughts and cleanse those ideals out of their mind, detox their mind and detox their body by removing themselves from certain people, places, and things and placing themselves around other people, places, and things that they see rising, doing great things with their life. Now what they're doing is cleansing that third eye, the eye of intuition, psychic energy. They begin to remove the scales from their eyes and see things they never seen before. They changing their perception, which means they changing their reality, which means they are jumping timelines. See, we all got the ability to do these things. The question is, are you exercising your free will, or are you living under someone else's mental control? See, you got the power within your heart to create whatever it is you wish to create on this earth. Are you creating heaven on earth for you, or are you existing in someone else? Or are you existing in someone else's hell? The question is yours, baby. The will is up to you. So go ahead out there and jump them timelines and travel interdimensionally and watch what you create on this earthly plane. MahMah Tea, y'all be good. Bye, babies.